Hello, this is Pat Walker of Mission Winners. We're very systematized in what we do. It saves time, it helps us focus, and it helps us make money. Here's a fact for you. Leading stocks produce leading groups, and leading groups produce leading stocks. The two kind of go hand in hand. And so a great way, and we all have a limited amount of time, right? We all have 24 hours a day, and it's how you use that time that'll set you apart from other people. So let's go with this and see what we can do. We're going to take a look at the ETFs. And again, let's just look for themes. The ticker symbol on each one of them is in the upper left-hand corner if you want to take note of it. And I'll say it each time. Biotechnology, ARKG. What do you see? Nothing. Technology Innovation, ARKK. This was a hot ETF, but it's really lagging right now. Until this starts to lift, got to be careful with a lot of the more like the max list stocks. ARKW, Next Generation Internet. Lagging also. Was really hot, but look right here, folks. There's nothing good going on here. And now here's a great lesson for everybody. People say, oh, that's a green bar. That's a good bar. One of the things we do at Mission Winners is we look at the open, high, low, close. It closed above the previous day's close, so it's green. But no, it gapped up, it runs up and reverses down below the open on heavier volume. Folks, this is a selling bar. This is distribution. They sold into it. That's what differentiates us. We analyze the bars. And you can say, this is involved. You'll train your eyes. You can go through this stuff so fast. In literally 1 second, less than a second, you'll see the strength and weakness. That's what we do. Here we go. Another biotechnology ETF. There's another example. Look at the open and look at the close. Rallies up. There's nothing really happening here. Leave it alone until it straightens up. Cloud computing was a real great group. Now it's not. It's below the 200-day. Remember this. The air for us is better above the 50-day. It's better above the 21 EMA. The air below the 50-day and the air below the 200-day, it's not so good. Electric driving vehicles was a really strong one. Were the two horses here, Tesla and NIO. Starting to base right here. Maybe it'll start to pick up. Just in the channel right now, though. You can see it. Nothing special. Energy. Look at this. See how this is leading? Look at the volume. And guess what? What do we own? Oh, yeah, we own some energy stocks. Surprise, surprise. It's telling you. Look at the volume. Good. Dow Jones Internet, another internet. Nothing happening here. IBD 50, just basing. Needs to start getting above this line. I'm going to put it up here. I'd like to see this start lifted above these tops again. It would be nice to see. But it's showing at this point in time, the IBD 50 index ain't doing a lot. There you go. That helps us. Gold miners picking up a little bit. Okay, good. Something maybe to look at. Junior gold miners lagging. Look at this. The big gold miners doing good. The junior gold miners, they're not doing as good. They're below the falling 200-day. So what does that tell you where to focus? The big gold miners. Boom, done. Gold picking up a little bit, but still below the 200-day. I like the volume picking up here. The 200-day looms overhead, which could be resistance. Cybersecurity was really strong. I mean, folks, look at that move. That's sweet potato pie. Were we involved in it? Yeah. What about now? There ain't much happening here. It's kind of hacking along. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to say it. It's Saturday. You got to have a little fun. Biotechnology, another biotechnology ETF. There's nothing going on here. Move on. Internet retail, online retail. What do you see? It's below the falling 50-day. The green line is the 50-day moving average line. Remember this. The air is better above a rising 50-day moving average line. There you go. Done. North American technology. Falling here. You can say that's a green bar. Note the open, note the high, note the low, note the close, note the volume. Oh, by the way, gosh, where did it stop? Oh, gee whiz, it stopped at the 50-day. Yeah, are we the only people that know about? Folks, know those moving averages. They're stress point. Look at this bouncing off the 50-day. You think that's a coincidence? People key on these moving averages. This is the 200-day. I'm not overly concerned with the 200-day. If you're living below the 200-day, you ain't living. This is, that sounds awful to say, but you know what I mean. This is the 50-day. The air is better above the 50-day. The blue line's the 21 EMA. We like it above that. And the yellow line's the 80 EMA. There you go. Strong trends will ride the 80 EMA. Medical's hanging in here, but got a little choppy right here. But it's still above the moving averages. Would like to see a lift. Now here's another lesson for you. Oh, that's a red bar on heavy volume. That's a bad bar. Folks, look at how it closed. It closed near the highs. So it demonstrated some strength. There we go. Mid cap hanging in. Nice to see. Home builders. This is why I don't pay attention and get all wrapped up with the news and the headlines. Look at what this thing's been doing for a long time. This is the daily. Look at the weekly. Last year, right in here. Focus on the charts. That's how money is made, not reading the newspaper, okay? Or watching the national news. Here we go. Owns a lot of Maxis stock. Starting to pick up a little bit, but it had a nice run through here. Maybe it'll start to lift. Some serious selling volume on this bar. And you know, a lot of the Maxis stocks aren't doing a lot. Jets, airlines going sideways, needs to start getting above the 50-day. Nothing there. Regional banking, hanging in there. If everything's falling apart, the banks wouldn't be doing as good, but they are. There you go. Watch the charts. Mid-cap, acting fine. What does that tell us, and what has it told us? I guess it's safe to look at some mid-cap stocks to buy. There you go. Systematized. Oil services picking up. Look at this. Oh, and isn't it ironic? Yeah, do we own any oil stocks? Or energy stocks? Oh, gee, I think we do. I'll be darned. What a coincidence. No, it's not. Isn't that great? Lifting up. Look at the volume here. That ain't Uncle Ernie and Aunt Bee buying. See that? That's real. And it follows through. Now, am I saying buy it here? No. It's extended from the safer entry, but it is starting to lead. Look at some oil and services stocks. Online retail. What do you see? I see nothing. There's nothing going on there. Move on. Software had been really leading, and now it's lagging. Nothing's going on. Go on. QLD has been strong here, and now it's just chopping back and forth. Right on the 21 EMA. Okay? Above the 50-day, right at the 21 EMA. Remember that on QLD. QQQ, same thing. Cloud computing, another cloud computing ETF. Chopping, there ain't nothing great there. Silver, picking up a little bit, kind of related to gold. Silver and gold. Okay, I'm sorry, I won't sing again. Steel, look at that. That's really testing our metal. Okay, I'm sorry, but this thing's really running. That's awesome. I love that. Okay, and guess what? Oh yeah, are we involved with steel? Yeah. Gee whiz, have we been? Yeah, it's strong. Focus for strength. SMA's just chopping around. Semis, nothing going on. Semiconductors, nothing going on. SSOs are spiders, looks fine, good. SSO strong, looks good. See that? Now watch this. Here's QLD, just right at the falling 21 EMA, and here is SSO, apples to apples, above the rising 8 EMA. What's stronger? The S&P 500 is stronger than the NASDAQ. So what do? Find the strength in the S&P 500 stocks. There you go, systematized. Let's move on, shall we? Here we go. This is fun, isn't it? I love it. Solar. Yeah, buy this, it'll burn you. Man, that's dad humor, and my kids just shake their head. I don't know why, but nothing's going on there. Leave it alone. So this might be the bottom. Folks, why look for might? This might be when there are countless places where you can say it is good. There you go. Small caps just chopping around. Hopefully it'll improve. Oil. Look at oil. Slowly grinding up. We involved with energy some? Yeah. Looks fine. Good. Rallies up. Pulls back to the rising 8 EMA. Maybe it'll bounce off of it. U.S. oil. Aerospace defense. Just on a long base right here. Just a nice long base. Just chopping around here right now. Needs to start taking out 128. Till then, nothing going on. Biotechnology, another biotechnology ETF. What's it tell you? Stay away from biotech. Done. Energy, XEC. Oh, by the way, and I said it before, if you want to know, like, hey, what is it? You just look up here and it'll tell you. It's an energy ETF. And it's hanging in nicely. Gee whiz. I think we saw a couple of oil energy stocks doing pretty good, or ETFs. Golly, isn't that a coincidence? I'll be darned. No, it's not. Birds of a feather flock together. There you go. Home builders. Look at this. Another home builder ETF. Is that nice? What's it say? Home builders are good. Materials. How do you build things? You need materials. Look at that. Grinding on up. And it has been strong. That tells you it's been a place to be. Communication services just chopping around a little bit, okay? Lifts up and then they take it right back down. It's not really clean and simple right now, so be careful with it. Another energy ETF. Continue on. Financials. That's nice. Look at that. Safe to own financials. Any financials we own? Gosh, what one broke out this week? What was it? Let me think. Oh, yeah, Goldman Sachs. Gee willikers. Okay, here we go. Industrials. Look at that. Industrials doing fine. Let her work. Tells you where to go. Technology lagging a little bit. Started to pick up Friday, but it needs to start gaining more leadership. Okay. Consumer staples hanging in. That's good to see. The consumer. Utilities just chopping around, but not bad. We're about done. Consumer discretionary hanging in there. See, think about this, folks. Here's the weekly. If the consumer is just in dire straits, consumer discretionary is good, so there's an opportunity there. Metals and mining moving up. What does that say? It's been good. Something to focus on. We're about done. Retail, another retail ETF. It's acting fine. Good job. Software, chopping around. Another software ETF says, stay away. And then we go back to the top. I know this was a little bit longer because we got a list of ETFs. Hope you're all having a great weekend. For all the mothers out there, thank you all very much.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.